BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack. Featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
Oh, what's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Tuesday. Excuse me. June 17th, 2025. And this is episode number 955 of Barry on Deck. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. Hey. Hello. Hi. How are you? Holy fuck. What is going on with this goddamn weather? No show yesterday because, of course, somebody farted and I lose power. It's wild. Father's Day. I went and visited my stepmother. I do that periodically. I told my dad, before he passed, I was like, I'm always take care of your girls. And by that, I meant his wife, my stepmom, and his daughters, my sisters. And so I periodically go visit my stepmom and my sisters and whatnot. And so on Father's Day, we decided to get together and spend some time and honor my dad and hang out. So I didn't spend the day with Nora. She went and saw her dad, who's also passed away, and she put flowers on his grave and whatnot. Long story short, I was at my stepmom / dad's house over at 290 and shit. I don't know. Fry, I guess. Near Black Horse. And we live over here in Spring. Nora was like, oh my God. And I was there most of the day on Sunday. And she was like, babe, it's storming. We've lost power like 8 times. I'm like, yeah, welcome to most days when you're at work and it rains. This is what happens. This is what, because a lot of times she's like, oh, you lost power, did you? You didn't feel like doing a show, huh? I'm like, no, I'm telling you, this shit, it's ridiculous. So I was glad she got to see for herself how shitty it is out here. And then sure shit, yesterday, storm blows through. No goddamn power. Once again. It's great. I just need to get a goddamn, I just need to get some money out of my retirement account and buy a goddamn generator or something. It's just so much money, and I don't want to pay an early withdrawal penalty on my retirement. This is literally the only money I have, but Jesus, it's just either that or I just need to move, for fuck's sake. But yeah, so no show yesterday. And it was like, it would be up and then it would be down and then it would go up and then it would go. And I was just like, I'm not real. I just shut the computer down. I was like, it's already bad enough as it is. And now I don't know if it's allergies or what, but within the last 3 hours, I've gotten this thing. So, bleh. Appreciate you, Alex. Alex is driving back from Huntsville, and I'm lurking. So appreciate the lurk, brother. Be safe out there on the road. Hard Drop said Thunder Up just got to the dealership to get a tire and rim replaced. Here to lurk and listen. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Let's just say what's up to everybody that's here so far. I see my sweet, sweet Donna. She checked in on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you, Miss Donna. Nasty Nate in the building. Hey, Ambient Sports. What's up, pimp? Good to see you, man. Long time no see. Alex Villanueva checked in and said, "Swarm." Jared Taylor, what up, pimpin'? Hope you had a good Father's Day, sir. Hope everybody that is a dad had a good Father's Day. John Dorier, what's up, pimp? Good to see you, sir. Hope you and your nipples are doing well. Uriel Villanueva, how are you, my friend? Pleasure. Good to see you. It's early. We're late, so things are light right now, but we'll get them in. And if not, well, fuck them. Things are always light in the summer, so that's just how it goes, you know? People are on vacations and whatnot, so 'tis what it is. So sad that I missed Cece's birthday party. I was thinking that I was turning a corner on my back, and I was not turning a corner on my back. My shit went downhill on Friday. Nora got mad. She had been like giving me massages and things were getting better. And then I woke up Friday and I couldn't fucking move. And it was dreadful. And she was like, "That's it. This is going on damn near 2 weeks." She was like, "Just do a televisit." And, you know, when your wife's a nurse, sometimes she can pull some strings. So she got me a televisit, and the doctor gave me some, because I had like 3 muscle relaxers. That's all I had left. And they were like 2 years old or 3 years old. Actually, no, I apologize. They were like 6 years old or something like that. But I had taken all 3 of them, so I was out. But he was like, "Yeah, let's get you some muscle relaxers and some anti-inflammatories." And man, I took that, and maybe I drank a little to go with the muscle relaxers. But oh my God, between then and now, holy shit, it's amazing what modern medicine can do. Because I had a show Saturday, and it was fucking still not good. Just trying to stand on stage with back pain. I just wanted to be like, you know what? Fuck these jokes and fuck you people. I don't want to be here. Everyone can kiss my ass. Fuck all y'all. I don't want this show. Fuck this. I want to go home. I had to, and I did it, but I did not. I begrudgingly did it. But thank God, just like 24 hours of an anti-inflammatory and a muscle relaxer actually helped. And then, of course, Nora's massage. But it was weird because it thought it was getting better. Nope. But I was sad because I can't remember. Donna said it was, she said it was a really good one. Donna, which one did I go to? Was it the last one? Was it last year's party? Or was it the year before? What's the one that she had the bee things? Was that last year's? Because I went to one of her birthday parties. Yeah, it was last year's. That was a fucking blast, man. That's why I was looking forward to it, because we had a great time last year. So I was like, yeah, man, I was wanting to go. And Nora's like, "Are you going?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm going." Because I was feeling better and I didn't have a show. So I was like, yeah, I'm going. It was fun last year. I'm going to go again. Man. Because Cece's my girl. Like, you know. I love y'all. There's a lot of dickheads, and I love y'all. And I can't go to everybody's birthday party. That's the thing. But like, you know, you make exceptions for like the deckettes, and you know, especially CC the queen. But and I would hope CC knows, because I mean I went last year, so I think she knows if I could go, I would fucking go. But she was. At least, I mean, hopefully. I hope she wasn't upset that I didn't make it. Because, I mean, you know, And I told her I needed a goddamn Becky out of me. But I think she knows if I could have gone, that I would have gone. But goddamn, I was all miserable. And the last thing you want to do is sit there and watch everybody have fun while you're just in pain. I should have got a bottle of lean. I wish I could have. Hey, what up, AJB? Hey, what up, Joe Pro? Good to see you, man. But much better now. I would say I'm about 75%, 80%, which I'll take. I mean, I'm not out of the woods, but I'll take 75, 80% considering where I was. I'll take it. I'll take it. So, much better. Happy. I'm happy. I'm a happy man. Massages, heating pads. I've been doing some stretching, and I've been taking my fucking non-expired muscle relaxers and anti-inflammatories. I think the anti-inflammatories really helps too. So I've been on it, but it's been going good. But yeah, it looked like it was fun. I'm glad people showed up. I'm glad that people turned out. But I wish I could have came, and it looked like it was a lot of fun because I did have fun last year, and it's always fun to get to because I don't get to hang out and go to all of the events because usually I do end up having a show or something shit going on the weekends. And so it would have been a nice little hangout because everybody, gets to go to that shit. And so disappointed. Checked into the dealership. They had the tire onto the new rim and balance before I got there. Oh, that is dope. Man, we have a dope-ass tire shop over here by the house. It's called Tire Link. They're badass, man. I wish every business was like them. They're like super trustworthy and nice. Every business should be like this one, man. They're fucking great. We got a lot of shit to talk about. Hey, what up, Alec? Good to see you, brother. What up, Flip? Howdy, you are on. Yeah, man. Yesterday, no power, but today, we got power. And I thought it was supposed to storm today, so I heard that storms were going to be rolling in at like 1 o'clock. I was like, oh, fucking great. Once again, we're not going to have power. But apparently, no, so that's good. We get a break. Let me check the weather here. Yeah, no, we're in the clear. Oh, no. Great. Yep. Some bitch is about to be rolling in any minute. Oh, no. Not until 5. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. So it's not going to rain until about 5 o'clock. So we might make a show. We might get through it. Hey, everyone sneaking to listen at work. What up, Terrence? Good to see you, brother. Thank you for being here, brother. Flip said, ask me anything about anything. Did you ever get the generator? We just talked about that. No. And I said that, I just don't have the money for it, man. I'd have to dip into my retirement savings, and I don't know that I want to do that. So I just don't have the money right now. I mean, like if I get a day job, which is counterproductive, because if I get a day job to pay for a generator, then I'm not doing the show, then I don't necessarily have the urgency to get a generator to do the show during the day. So the only other thing that I might do is like if I start working the ships, which is really good money. I mean, I would be gone more, so the show would be a little more sporadic. But yeah, that money's good, so I might be able to get a generator then. But yeah, no. It's just cost prohibitive. They're fucking expensive, man. They're not cheap. Hard thought that I had a blowout coming home from Dallas last weekend. Ended up with a cracked rim. The dealership ordered the wrong rim tire. Ugh. I've been on a donut for a week now. Damn. I've been on donuts for a while. Oh, you're tired. Yeah. All right, so we got shit to discuss for show. We're going to talk about the finals, talk about that game last night. Talk about, fuck you, Amos, jackass. What's up, Amos? Amos said, you're old enough to be the morning Walmart greeter now. Fill out that application, buddy. Kiss my entire ass. I need that as a drop. Della Reese I can't spell. Kiss my entire ass. Sound. Drop. Right? Harlem Nights Moviesounds.org. There we go. I wonder if I could download it. Got it. Download sound file. Why the fuck is it open to Amazon, bitch? Download sound file. Got it. Guess what? Guess what? Got it. Got it. Found it. Yes. And the foul. I've been meaning to get this for a long ass time. Long time. Oh, shut up. Yeah, it's on now. It's on and popping. Yes. On and popping. So we got a lot of shit to get to. I mean, we got to talk about the finals. What? Runtime broker. The fuck you talking about? What the fuck is you talking about? Oh, I don't know what the fuck that's talking. What the fuck? What? Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. Don't you know no good? Excuse me. Ooh. Oh, it's because of that thing. Anyways. There we go. So, got it. Got it. I just had to get this over here. There we go. What the fuck?
Kiss my entire ass.
Okay. And I'll trim it up, but that's good. I had to grab that. Eyes on the road. Yep. Groceries are ordered and will be delivered by HEB. That's good. Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out. Yeah, I don't think I would be a good Walmart greeter, if I'm being honest. And I mean, I don't know that I'm a people person. Everybody likes to. I'm definitely not a people person. Yeah, people get on my fucking nerves. I'm like a people pleaser, and I like hanging out with some people. But people get on my fucking nerves, and I think being a Walmart greeter, I think it wouldn't go good. Because I think you're right. I think Heartthrob nailed it. It's the fact that them fucking kids would start coming in, ripping and running and shit, and I'd be, I'd have to start, hey, yeah. I'd have to give them, my grandpa used to do that shit. Yeah, get out, yeah, hey, come here. John Westling does that on stage, but it's so funny because my grandpa used to do that shit, and my dad. But I'll do that to a kid in public. I don't give a fuck. I'll shush a kid. I mean, I've told stories like when my dad was in ICU. I'll shush a fucking kid. I don't care. If you're not going to shush your kid, I will shush them hoes. Fuck them kids. I will shush your kid. And if we need to fight over me shushing your kid, well, one, you should have shushed your fucking kid. Two, well, maybe we need to fucking do it. But, oh my God, Nate, I'm with you on the small talk people. And that's what, that would be, so kids would be the first big issue I'd have with being a Walmart greeter, right? I'd be like, hey, welcome to Walmart. Okay. Hey, welcome to Walmart. You wore that. All right. Hey, welcome to Walmart. Thanks for coming. Okay. Hey. Slow down. It's not an indoor track. It's a Walmart. Get your kid. You know what? This is Bucky's behavior. Take your ass to Bucky's. This is a goddamn Walmart. Take your ass to Bucky's. This is Bucky's behavior. We don't want you here. What do you mean I'm written up again? I've only been here 2 days. Again? But that would be the first problem. Would be the fucking kids. Now they just start ripping and running this shit. But then the second problem is what Nate said. It would be the old people that would come in and want to chit chat and small talk. Man, I don't give a fuck, Buford. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? You got them old motherfuckers that come in. Earl be coming in. They always, and old motherfuckers never walk right. Old motherfuckers never just have a normal gait. Every old motherfucker past the age of 66 has some kind of hitch in his giddy up. There's not an old motherfucker past with a 6 in his age. Women in general, yeah, but old motherfuckers with a 6 and beyond, if their age starts with a 6 or later, there's a hitch in their giddy up somehow. They got some kind of fucking something. You know what I mean? Like, and they always, like Buford or Earl or whatever, they gonna walk up and they always do that same shit. And you know, they always have the same sayings. They always greet you the same way every time. They'll never come up with nothing new. They always say the same shit every time. You know, it's like whatever, right? It's like, you could say something. And it depends on their race. Trey and I were talking about this the other day. It's like, Trey was like, he was talking about this comedian named Larry. And he's like, Larry says old black man shit. When you're like, hey man, it's good to see you, Larry. Larry says old black man shit like, it's good to be seen. That's what old black men will tell you. You know what I mean? Like if if an old black man came into Walmart, old black man like named like Fitzgerald or something, it'd be like, hello, Mr. Fitzgerald, it's good to see you. You'd be like, it's good to be seen, youngin', it's good to be seen. I'm like, youngin', bitch, I'm 51. You're 63. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, yep, you know my sugar's high. Oh, okay, man, I don't give a fuck. Just go get your shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. Do you need the cart? Because I charged it for you because I know you was coming. It's Tuesday at 3:30. You was coming to get supper. Like, I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it. You got them old white men that want to come in and all they want to do is talk about the weather. They want to talk about the weather and the stock market. That's all old white men want to talk about. That's it. And sometimes they want to talk about their garden or their yard, which I'm down for a little lawn talk. Y'all know that. But man, I don't give a fuck how your peppers are doing. I don't give a fuck. But you get some 78-year-old man in there that, first of all, they don't have all their teeth. So when they say peppers, they spit. And they always close talk you and shit. What they do is, hey, my peppers plants was, hey, man, come on. What the fuck, bro? I thought you said it wasn't raining today. Fuck. Fuck no. Fuck no. I would go back to IT before I became a Walmart greeter, bro. I would just be swinging on old people if I had to do that with a child. I would be picking up children by their feet because fuck them kids. And I would just be swinging on old people. Bow! Bow! 2 birds, 1 stone, right? 2 asshole humans, 1 kid. Bow! Bow! Fuck you, Fitzgerald. Pow! Fuck you, Earl. Boom! Fuck you, Frank. Pow! Oh my God. Maybe I need to do this. That would be so cathartic. That could be like therapy. Somebody give me an application. Maybe I will do this. Shit. I may have to do this after all. This. I might do this. Shit. How did we get on this? How did we go down this path? You see what you started, Amos? This just got ridiculous. Donna said same at HEB. Kids screaming and parents just ignore them. I know. At least at Sam's and Costco, you can just give them motherfuckers samples. Hey, man. Just eat these fucking weird ass cut triangled egg rolls and shut the fuck up. Man, goddamn. Go play on that fucking oddly built jungle gym that was put together by a 17-year-old that's never worked a wrench in his life. Good luck surviving it, but get the fuck out of here. Yeah, man, it's, I can't stand, you know what I hate? Public kids. Fuck public kids. Can't stand them bitches. Ugh. Ugh. Joe Bro said, Mr. Laminack, you are 100% more of a people person than I am. My personal record is 10 days without a human conversation. Damn. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think I could do that though. I could certainly go 10 days without talking to anybody. 100%. Now, does this count? Does this count? I mean, like doing what I do like this, do you count this as being a people person? Like me sitting in, because I'm not really talking to anybody. I mean, I'm talking to this and I'm talking to this, but I'm talking to the ether. You know what I mean? Like there's nobody. It's live, but this is just for, I'm talking to everyone and no one. You know what I mean? Does this count? Because this might as well just be a podcast. You know what I'm saying? And like, if I wasn't married, I'm not sure. If I wasn't married, I'm not sure that I would talk to people for weeks at a time. Honestly, because if you ask people like Jen and guys like Kanice and Trey and people that are my friends that you know sometimes need something, I don't want to talk on the phone. Like I don't want to talk to you. And it's not because I don't love, I love Jen. Like, you know what I mean? I love my friends. I love the people in my circle in my life, but I don't want to talk, period. One, I think it's because I talk every day straight for several hours a day here and then sometimes on stage and then after the shows, and I have to like always be on. You know what I mean? Whether it was radio or this or TV or comedy, always having to be on, I think has just made me not want to talk to people. Yeah, Alex said doesn't count. We can't call into the show. Yeah. Joe Rose said, I didn't talk to nobody. And that was pre-plague era. Damn. John Dorier said, shit, I gone 9 days and I'm married with kids. Damn, son. How'd you pull that off? Did you fuck her sister? Like, what? How'd you do that? Did you send them on a vacay? Like, what? That's crazy. Oh, Joe Rose could have gone longer, but I had to go back to work. So, yeah. Nate said, I could literally live in the woods for months and not talk to anybody. Wouldn't bother me a bit. I would miss not having internet access, though. I mean, yeah. I'm with you, fam. I'm with you. I would be good. Honestly, like, I do enjoy entertaining people. There's something about entertaining people, making them laugh. There's just something inherently good about that for me. Like I derive a certain amount of joy knowing that I make people laugh. I don't know. That's why I do what I do. Like that's literally, I don't do it for the money, obviously. I mean, so I would just, if I could just like do a show like this or do radio and then go do a comedy show. And then after the comedy show, just walk off stage. If I just didn't have to sell merch to make extra money, if I could just like walk off stage and just walk past everybody and just walk to my car and just drive the fuck off and, end of transaction. Oh my God. That'd be great. Now don't get me wrong. After the show, there are times when I really do enjoy meeting people. There are times like when the show was fun and I felt like the crowd was into it and it just felt like a fun night. I enjoy knowing that people enjoyed it, and, there is a certain amount of, I guess it's selfishness when people come up and go, man, I had a great time. Thank you for that. Yeah, cool. Like that's, it's fun. But there's just this subset of it that ruin it. And then it's more often than not, you get those, that was pretty good. Hey, I got a joke for you. And then you're just like, okay, this is why I don't want to talk to people. So, Nasty Nate, just find some woods with a 5G tower in the middle level. Exactly. Amos knows. All right, let's do some sports headlines. Now that I've got that off my chest, let's do. You know one thing I forgot to look up. Hold on, I forgot to look up something here. Let's do our sports headlines, and then we'll get into some other topics and shenanigans. Let's go. Come out. All right, here's the sports headlines for the day. Sources are saying, not good news. Tyrese Halliburton suffered a strained right calf and will undergo an MRI to determine the severity of the strain. Trust me, not good. Halliburton aggravated his calf injury in the first quarter. As you know, he didn't play much. He tried to come back, couldn't do it. He returned in the second quarter with the calf. It was wrapped. Finished the game. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle acknowledged his star guard was not 100% after the game. But Halliburton made it clear he had no plans to miss Game 6 with the season on the line. If I can walk, then I want to play. Game 6 is Thursday. It says Halliburton played 34 minutes of Game 5, but finished with a field goal. Without a field goal, and missed all 6 of his shot attempts. Here's the thing. The Taliban lost against the Allied forces. That's funny. Here's the thing. Sometimes, I get you want to play, and we've talked about this on this show before, but if you're not at your best, if you're hobbled, you become a liability. You can become a liability out there. You know what I mean? Like if you're injured, if you if you can't get lift on your jumper, if you are a step slow defensively, if you can't get out and run the break like you should, if you can become a liability. So I get that you're like, nope, if I can walk, I'm going to play. Great. I dig the attitude. And you're right. You might be able to play, but that don't mean you're going to play good. And go in, what they say, go in all 0 for 6 with 4 points is not going to help your team, because you could put in anybody from that bench and they're probably going to be better than 0 for 6 with 4 points. Now, he had 6 assists and 7 rebounds, but chances are whoever you put in to start in his place is going to be better than 0 for 6 with 4 points. Maybe. So, I get it. I get it. He's saying the right things, but nope. Sorry, buddy. That's not how this works. If the season is on the line, how about if you think you'd be good enough, why don't you sit it out, let somebody that's healthier play, see what happens? I mean, you're going home. It's a home game. Maybe they win. And maybe the extra rest and then the day off, maybe you're good enough to go for game 7 and then you're not a liability. But I just think if you're not good enough to go for game 6, you don't need to be out there. And by the way, for all of the talk that we've had about Halliburton this postseason and what a breakout postseason he's had, and he up until the finals getting them here, he's been money. You know, I mean, even in the first couple games, what was it, game 1? He had the game winner in game 1. He's averaging 15 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds and 45% shooting through 5 games. Now, that number obviously dipped because of game 5. But 15 points? He's kind of disappeared in these finals. Credit to OKC for taking away Indiana's best player. But he didn't even win Eastern Conference Finals MVP. That was Pascal Siakam. Remember the video I showed you where he thought he was going to win and he didn't? So, narratives aside, Hallie got to do some things, you know? But maybe this is why when you see all of the, look, I'm not backtracking on the things that I've said in the past about him proving his haters wrong. And hey, what up, Jamal? What's up, Swinny Poo? Justin Swinford in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you, brother. You're never late when you're here. What up, Jacob? Good to see you, pimp. So I don't want to backtrack from the things I said about Tyrese Halliburton. I still stand by what I said. He's proven all of his detractors wrong, and all of those people from The Athletic that voted he was the most overrated player in the NBA. But maybe this is what they meant. Because for all of the hype that we've heard about him all postseason, and all of these game winners that he's hit, and on all of the pomp and the circumstance surrounding him, you look at the stat line and you look at it, and he's averaging 15 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. And his team is on the brink. Is that the definition of overrated? I'm just asking. I'm not saying it. I'm just asking. I don't know. But the Pacers are in a world of hurt right now. They've got to figure it out and figure it out pretty quick. So, another headline here: Sprinter. This is I didn't even know this was a thing. I'm gonna be real honest. Noah Lyles says that the race against the Dolphins' Tyreek Hill has been canceled. What? Olympic 100-meter champion Noah Lyles was canceled as much anticipated. Was it much anticipated? Showdown with Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill due to quote-unquote personal reasons. Hill had challenged Lyles to a 50-yard race days after the American sprinter won gold in the 100 meters at the Paris Games. Lyles said the plan was were to hold the race against Hill this weekend in New York in Times Square. We were very deep into creating the event, Lyles told reporters at the Stagwell Global Sport Beach event in Cannes, France. In fact, it was supposed to happen this weekend. Unfortunately, there were some things, complications, personal reasons that it just doesn't come to pass. But we were full on. We were going to shut down New York Times Square. It was going to be a lot of fun. Hill boasted that he would have beat Lyles in a race, leading to plenty of trash talk. When Lyles won his fourth consecutive 60-meter indoor title in February, he playfully tore off his race bib to reveal a scrawled message: Tyreek could never. Tyreek, a two-time state track champ in high school, ran a 100-meter prelim and a personal best time of 10:15. Last Friday, and playfully responded to Lyles by holding a handwritten sign that said Noah could never. I mean, I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't know they were beefing. All we have to do is, so Tyreek ran a 100-meter prelim and a personal best time of 10:15. What is what is Noah Lyles' personal best? Let's see. Noah Lyles' personal best 100 meters. Noah Lyles' personal best in the 100 meters is 9.81. I think it's pretty silly if you're holding up a sign that says Noah could never when you ran at 10:15 and he ran a 9.81. In sprinting terms, he smoked your ass, bro. 9.81 and 10:15, that's a pretty big gap in sprinting. You would have got smoked. Hey, that's not even close. If that's your personal best, yeah, you would have got smoked, bro. Now, the 50 is different, but why you trash talking? Your best ain't even his best. And it says in a photo finish, American Noah Lyles ran a 9.79, but that, I don't know what that was. Maybe that was outdoor. They don't count that shit or something. I don't know. But this is weird. I didn't even know this was a fucking thing. But apparently it is. Couple more headlines for you. Pacers have traded their first round pick to the Pellies. That's right, ladies and gents. Ladies and gentle fish. As my boy, blanking on his name right now. There's a comedian in town that says that. Pacers are trading their first round selection in next week's NBA draft, the number 23 pick, to the Pelicans, and reacquiring their own first round pick in 2026. That's according to Shams Charania. Pelicans also received the rights to former Indiana G League player Mojave King, sorry. I don't know what the hell that was. Mojave King. I don't even know who that is. Oh, that's a weird photo. while the reigning Eastern Conference champ Pacers gained additional financial flexibility entering the offseason. Trade clears nearly $3.2 million in salary cap space for the Pacers, who now possess their own first-round pick in 7 consecutive drafts starting in 2026. So, I don't know why they think that's such a, like, possessing your own is like, okay. That's great, but if you're good, is it? Is that? I'd rather own the Pelicans draft because they suck. They suck. So, I'd rather have theirs. But whatever. Pelicans now own 2 picks in the first round, number 7 and number 23. So there's that. Let's see. Last one. Oilers they're turning back to Stuart Skinner in goal for tonight's game 6. Let me tell you something. I've been watching this series. This has been great. Game 5 was not. Game 4 was good. Game 5, not so much, but this is like the equivalent for those of you that don't watch hockey. This is like pulling your starting QB for one game in the playoffs and then going back to and starting your backup and then going back to your starter again in the second half or something like that. I mean, that's essentially what they're doing. This is just, I get why they did it. And Picard early in game 5 looked good, but there's a reason he wasn't starting. And, they always say in football parlance, the most popular guy in town is the backup QB. Well, maybe that's true in hockey too. Most popular guy on the team and in town is the backup goalie. Until you realize, oh, that's why he's the backup. Got it. I'm going to be honest with you, though. I'm not sure. You could dig up the ghost of Patrick Wall. I don't even know if he's dead, but I'm not sure he can stop Marchand. Like, I don't know if anybody can. That dude is just fucking nasty. So, good luck to Edmonton, but I don't think it matters who the fuck is in goal. The Panthers feel inevitable, basically. But this back and forth, it certainly makes it look like they don't know what the fuck they're doing or they're desperate. That's for sure. So, but you kind of have to. I get it. You got to go back to Skinner after game 5 and the way it went down. But boy, it's an ugly look. Doesn't look good. So, all right. So that's your sports headlines. And that was really what topic 3 was about. Was just wishy-washy. I mean, it's almost like, look, if you've been watching, which I don't know if any of you guys are watching, but if you've been watching, some of these goals that Skinner's given up, there have been a couple that's his fault, but for me, and I'm not the biggest hockey expert, Edmonton, their defense, their defenders, and just a lot of these goals have not been Skinner's fault. They've been sloppy with the puck in their own zone. They've had some defensive lapses. They've had some costly turnovers that have led to some breakaways. I mean, like, you can't put Skinner on an island with somebody like Marchand and expect him to just be able to, oh, yeah, what's the big deal? And, maybe he should stop some of those. And he has. He's come up with some big stops. But damn. I mean, the Panthers get paid too. Edmonton just has to play better on defense, 1. And 2, the reason they're on the brink and they've given up so many of these goals, a lot of these penalties that they've committed are stupid. A lot of these penalties are dumb. They've been digging themselves early holes because they've put the Panthers on the power play because of a dumbass penalty. It's why Kane got moved to the 4th line at some point in game 3 or 4. So, Jesus Christ, it sounds like I know what I'm talking about. What am I doing? This is weird. Yep. I mean, if you start watching, you kind of figure that out. Yeah. It's kind of like if you watch enough football, you realize that not every interception is on the quarterback. Sometimes the receiver runs the wrong route. But the quarterback's always going to get blamed for the interceptions. But he might throw 15 interceptions on the season, but maybe 6 or 8 of them are his fault. The rest, not. So it's kind of how goals are. Not every goal that's given up is the goalie's fault, you know? It's kind of like points. Not every touchdown that's given up is the defense's fault. You turn the ball over on your own 2-yard line. That's not the defense. Yeah, they're going to give up a touchdown. How the fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like, how many times have we watched the Texans defense do that? So, yeah, defense has a lot to do with it. It's just Edmonton's not, they haven't been playing smart. But I tell you what, Connor McDavid is so fun to watch. I kind of feel bad for him. But he's playing with some knuckleheads, really. But anyways, let's talk a little KD. Let's talk a little Kevin Durant, as they say in Oklahoma. Not, that's what they say about the city. They call it Durant, but they call him Durant, but they call the city Durant if you ever go. And they will get upset if you call it Durant. Yo, what up, B. Hannon? Kelly Eco tweeted out, which, by the way, I texted him, and he is going to be joining me Thursday. So Thursday, Kelly Eco, looking forward to it. Hold your breath. But Kelly Eco, he tweeted out something in regards to, oh God, fuck off, X. X is like, Barry, you're not verified. You should get verified. Fuck no, I'm not paying for it. That's fucking ridiculous. Oh, you son of a bitch. I just saw a tweet. Tomorrow we're going live with Kelly Eco. Kiss my entire ass. Wow. It says, this was 19 hours ago, the Rockets have sent a firm offer to the Suns for Kevin Durant, but Phoenix is underwhelmed with Houston's current evaluation of the all-star forward, sources are telling The Athletic. It says more Durant intel from Sam Amick and John Krasinski on The Athletic. And The Athletic was reporting, in contrast to the trade deadline, Durant's preferences won't likely be a deciding factor in the trade. This makes the deal with the Rockets and Spurs unlikely for now. And then there's this article on Larry Brown Sports that talks about Suns are running into issues with Durant trade talks. Suns have discussed potential trades. Rival teams believe the Suns have placed too high of a value on Durant in trade discussions, and that they have no leverage in negotiating because Durant will turn 37 in September, and he's made it clear he wants to be moved. He's owed $54 million in the final year of his deal next season. He'll be eligible for a 2-year extension worth $112. What? Like, if Durant wanted to wait 6 months after being traded, he would become eligible for a 2-year deal worth $124 million. It says, though he continued to play at an elite level this season, 26.6 a game. He's in the twilight of his career. Recent reports suggest that the Suns are not seeking a multiple first-round picks in exchange for Durant. It is possible they've asked for young players. Durant's reportedly only willing to sign an extension with 3 teams: the Heat, the Spurs, and the Rockets. Suns are trying to work with Durant to send him to a team of his choosing, but that might be a lot easier said than done. Phoenix wants the best offer for Durant, especially if teams have already balked at their asking price. There's at least one team that might be willing to trade for Durant, even if Durant doesn't want to play for them. And that, Brian Windhorst says, surprise team is lurking. It says, while Toronto is not one of the 3 teams which Durant reportedly says he would sign an extension with, they may be willing to risk acquiring him on a 1-year deal. Maybe Mines was right. Interesting. That broke June 15, though. Here's the thing. Yeah, B. Annan said, do you want a guy that's going to be 37 next year? And that's the interesting thing. So, like, age is important, right? Joe Rosen send Durant to Toronto just to watch Mines have a meltdown, please. Here, I was thinking about this earlier as I was cursing out the Shopify website I'm trying to build. Fucking. Anyways. I was thinking about this, my thoughts as I was trying to gather for the show and this topic. And it dawned on me that athletes, in a way, athletes are like a commodity, right? Athletes are an asset to a team. And as much as we maybe don't want to say that or admit it, or they don't want to say that or admit it, they are. And my old co-host at ESPN, Joel Blank, used to say that Daryl Morey, the old GM for the Rockets, had a bad reputation for treating them that way. And, excuse me, yeah, you have to understand that there's a human side to this business. But you also have to understand that athletes have a career trajectory, and that athletes, in a way, are an asset. And assets can be an appreciating asset or a depreciating asset. And in the case with athletes, they're both. So they can be both, really. And especially when you get a guy like Durant. When you draft a player like Durant, you're drafting an appreciating asset. You get a guy who's a rookie with all the potential in the world. To quote the great philosopher Michael Jordan, the ceiling is the roof. And you've got minimal investment for maximum effort and maximum output on the court. You're paying rookie money for all-star output. And he's getting better as the years go on during that rookie contract. So it's an appreciating asset. But then his value is going up as he gets older because he's getting better, which is why he's an appreciating asset. Which is why he makes more money. He becomes worth more. But as the old saying goes in sports, Father Time is undefeated. And at some point, every great athlete, no matter who they are, becomes a depreciating asset. There's a moment in time, unless they just quit at their peak, when they become a depreciating asset. And so you have to understand how a depreciating asset works, not just as a team, but as fans. And other teams understand this, and, this is how it works, right? So think of it like when you buy a car. When you buy a car and you drive it off the lot, when you buy a car and you drive it off the lot, it immediately goes down in value, right? So once it goes down in value, like once you drive it off the lot, it loses X amount of money immediately. But then every year you own that car, its value depreciates because it's a depreciating asset. And the same is kind of true with an athlete at a certain age that he hits, right? So, but they've got to hit that age first. Is it 37 like Durant? Is it 40? That's the part that teams have to guess on. That's the part that we don't know. That's the part where it's like, well, at what point does this guy that we signed or brought in or drafted, at what point do they go from an appreciating asset to a depreciating asset? And the problem is, when they've acquired him, they bought high, right? In the case of the Suns, they acquired him while he was still an appreciating asset. And as they're holding him, that's when he's made the turn to become a depreciating asset. So now they're the ones that are out on the value. Meanwhile, everybody else that had him before the Suns, they had the luxury of having him while he was still an appreciating asset only. So it's like, well, the Suns are kind of fucked because they're the ones that bought high and now they've got to sell low. And they're the ones that bought when he made the turn from an appreciating to a depreciating asset. It's the gamble and the risk that you play with these athletes at certain ages. And sometimes you don't even know. Sometimes it's not even age related. Sometimes it's just skill set. I mean, hell, look what happened to Chuck Knobloch when he just lost it. It can happen. So you just don't know. You just don't know. Let's see. So the big thing is, yeah, an injury too, Dubs. I'm sorry, everybody on Twitch. I had to ban some jackass that was trying to ruin the chat on YouTube. He's like, there's 9 users here. Never mind the fact that there's a whole fucking Twitch channel. This fucking moron. And then I go over here and it's some kid. Dipshit. Let me see. Yeah, it's a kid. Trying to figure out how you ban. I can't remember how you do the ban from here. Let's see. There we go. Hide user of this channel. But then I want to do a ban. That's what I really want. Where's the moderator? Let's see. Oh, well, I'll figure it out. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll leave that open so I can go ban them later. So that's where the Suns are right now, right? Is when they brought in Kevin Durant. They were at the point where he was still good or good enough. He wasn't necessarily on the decline. But I think teams see him as, well, he's 37. He's starting to depreciate somewhat. This is not, this isn't, this is not a, it's, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not something they want to invest heavily in. I think teams would want Durant, but they're not going to pay what the Suns paid at the time. But the Suns expect to get what they paid or close to it. If that makes sense. I hope this makes sense. And it sounds shitty, but it's like, yeah, this is kind of what happens. It's kind of like stocks in a way. Like you overpaid for Durant because you bought right before he started to tail off. And now this is why timing those contracts, those big money deals in football, baseball, and basketball, this is why it's so important for teams to time those contracts appropriately. Because what you don't want to end up doing is giving max dollars to a guy whose skills start to deteriorate while he's making max dollars. A la Albert Pujols. But sometimes they hold all the cards and there's not much you can do about it. So, yeah. Just, I'm of the opinion I don't really want to see Kevin Durant as a Houston Rocket. Just from a fan standpoint, no thanks. No thank you. I don't think that I mean there are stars and players that this team could bring in to elevate them, I think. I mean, we've talked about Giannis, and I've been more convinced of late that I think it could be a good thing for them. But I just, Durant is a short-term fix for a team with long-term aspirations of a dynasty. I don't like the move, especially when you're giving up or what you would or what I guess would be expected to give up, which is why we're hearing that the offer's not good, I'm guessing, because they're not going to pay it. Tanyuko said, chicken leg athletics don't last. Well, he's done pretty good for himself, that's for sure. He's made a name for him. I mean, Durant, he hasn't been injury prone. Let's see. How much is he averaged? Kevin Durant. What is he averaged? Let's go to his basketball reference. He averages, where's this? His he has started 1,120 games in 17 years. That's an average of 65.8 games a year. So 66 games a year. What, 82 minus 66? So he misses about 16 games a year. He missed 2019. So he missed a whole season because of injury. And then he missed 2022, 2023, basically, because of injury. He only played in 8 games then.
Boy, when he misses, he misses. He's got a season where he played in 40 games, so he played half a season, and then a season when he played in 27 games. But so yeah, he's either in it or fuck it. But yeah, I mean, last year he played in 62 games. Year before that, 75. The 1 year in Brooklyn. Or no, he played 39 and 8. So, so the 8 was just to end the season in Phoenix. Sorry. He played 47 games in 2022, 2023 total, not 8. My bad. That was just the ending in Phoenix. He played, 35, 55, 47. That was his years in Brooklyn. His years in Golden State, 62, 68, 78. And then all the years in OKC. So. I mean, look, when you're Phoenix, when you went and got him, the previous year he only played in 47 games in Brooklyn. Or 55 games in Brooklyn. So, yeah, I mean, you weren't really buying high. And I don't know what they traded for him, but. Here's a thing on Hoops Wire. Rockets, Heat, Timberwolves more motivated to acquire Durant than the Spurs, according to Shams Charania. God, please no. I just his points per game, his production. He averages 27 a game for his career. That's what he hit last year. 26.6, 27 the year before that. 29, 29, 29, 26, 26, 26, 25, 28, 25. The year he won the MVP, he averaged 32. Then 28, 28, 27, 30, 25, and then 20 his rookie season. So, I mean, he hasn't lost production in that regard as far as scoring. Rebounding is down. He was close to 7 a game. Now he's down to 6. Assists are way down. Steals are down slightly. Blocks are down. But he's getting older. It's just not a... What the hell? Jeff Bell said Twitch won't let me resubscribe with Prime. What the fuck? Yeah, that's a big old what the fuck. That don't make no sense. Flip, is it really 8 every hour? It's not 8 every hour. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. I'll have to send me the error message you get. Send me the error message you're getting, Jeff and Donna. I'll ask. It might be something with Twitch, especially if it's happening to both of you. And Flip, don't get me started, brother. Don't get me started. Amos said, is it me or all the players that idolized Kobe and started wearing low top shoes because of him seem to have a lot of foot, ankle, and calf injuries? Ironically, that's what took Kobe out, an Achilles injury. Yeah, man, that's a good question. That actually brings up something I wanted to talk about. Have you watched that show on Netflix with Shaq about him buying Reebok? Or not buying it, but I guess he did buy it. He's like one of the big investors in Reebok. He's trying to bring the brand back. And one of the first things that he did in one of the meetings. They showed him a prototype, and he was like, "Oh, what the hell?" It was like a low top. He was like, "What? What is it? Why is it low top? You're gonna hurt somebody's ankle." And they were like, "Yeah, the kids don't wear high tops anymore. That's not it. They don't wear those anymore." Yep, Shaq and AI, you are correct, Dubs. So yeah, it's not. They just don't wear them anymore. But I don't know if there's any. Let's see. Basketball injury data by injury year over year. Some studies show a decrease in lower extremity fractures, particularly ankle and foot, over time, potentially due to increased awareness of preventative measures. However, other data indicates a rise in overall injuries. Damn. Hashtag basketball has an NBA injury database. Interesting. What is this? Injuries, average days missed, most common. Health and safety protocol, illness, sprained left ankle, sprained right ankle, sore left knee, sore right knee. Let's see. Sprained left ankle 440, sprained right ankle 416. Oh, wow. This goes way back. Huh. $440 injuries. Yeah. No, it doesn't have like the Achilles though. Sports analytics, injury data. There's a Substack creating an NBA injury database. Yeah, I don't know. I would be interested to see though. I think that here's no. What I would be, I mean, I'd be curious to know about that, like, you know, like you said, like the Achilles and stuff like that. But I would just be curious overall, are injuries up or down? And a lot of it, Grant Hill blamed Fila, but a lot of it could be number of games played. And not just 82 games in the regular season plus post. But remember, man, these kids play year round. They play, you know, ask AJB. Aaron J. Bryant knows all about, like, you know, AAU and Salukis and all that shit. I mean, these guys are constantly playing ball. So by the time they get to the pros, they got a lot of miles on them tires. You know what I mean? A lot of miles on them tires. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I will say this. This reminds me of something. Also, I have to do this. They showed, let me pull up my iCloud photos. Let me log in. Last night during the game, they showed a photo and said that the that the Oklahoma City Thunder was like one of the youngest teams since like 1973, I believe it was. I'll pull it up. And AJB said, yeah, now they're playing AAU and high school tournaments in the summer. Yep. A lot of wear and tear. Lots and lots of wear and tear. Yep. Here we go. So close that. There we go. Download. There we go. Go back. Go back. Go back. And download. Okay. Close. They showed two photos. Let's see here. Hold on. There we go. They showed a picture of the Oklahoma City Thunder. They said that this was the Thunder was the second youngest average age entering the finals. Okay. And that was this right here. That's them. Second youngest average age entering the finals. Okay. With an average age of 25.6. That was the average age of the Thunder. 25.6. You can see what they look like. Right? Now I just grabbed that from the TV. Nothing too fancy, but that's what they look like. Okay. Fair enough, right? And then they flashed the youngest team ever, which was the 1977 Trailblazers, whose average age was 24.9 years. That was this team. Bro, why do they look so much older? Is it me, or do they just look way, 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 way older than it? Is it just me? Is it just me? Is it just me? Huh? It can't be. That's 24 points. What did I say? 6 is 24.9 years old. That's 25. Ain't no damn way. Bro, all of them cats look like they're 40 with 2 mortgages and 6 kids. How, Sway? How? Thunder average age of 25.6. Them Trailblazers, they averaged 24.9 years old. Every one of them looks like they're in their 40s and smoke pipes. Not like crack, but just like I enjoy a good tobacco pipe while I read the paper. And bro, that's crazy. Like that That don't make no damn sense. Let me split screen this shit. Let me add this. Look at here. Look at here. Look at it. Oh, hold on a damn minute here. Oh, hold on a damn minute. Let me move this up right here. Let me see if I can add this Trailblazers photo. Was that 252? Yeah, you probably can't really see them too well. Not too bad. It's pretty decent. That gives you an idea. Bro, tell me those don't look like, come on. Them cats look way older from the 70s. Way older. Tan Hugo said throwback jerseys and black and white makes it look older. No. Nuh-uh. Look, hold on. I'll show you. I'll color correct the Thunder one and make it black and white. I can do that. Hold on. Let's see. Color correct saturation. There. Now you tell me. What? Come on. What now? Come up with another excuse. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Not going, nope. Nice try. That wasn't it. Next. That didn't do it. Amos said 70s barbers were trash. It's got to be the hormones in the milk. That's what it is. Titan Hugo said that 2025 still wouldn't want to throw down with that Blazers team. Hell no, that's that grown man. Man, please. Oh, yeah, Jeff Bell said, well, they went to college for 4 years, cigs and liquor. Okay. I get the point there. You're saying that instead of like, I don't know. Well, I mean, like these cats, they probably spent their 4 years as millionaires in the NBA. So, well, okay. Maybe it was a little more bougie, getting massages and shit. Yeah, that could be it. Getting taken care of and being dainty and shit. Yeah, that might do it. But bro, they look old as shit. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right. Let's see here. Say a prayer for us. Bad weather coming. Reed Timmer is here. Uh-oh. B. Anderson, them dudes just got back from Vietnam. Damn. That is probably true. Reed Timmer. Is that dude that, let me see. Reed Timmer. Oh. Yeah, you're fucked. Man, this weather has been crazy like all over the country though, so stay safe, Spoon. Flip said, what shoes were out back then? They used to get carpal tunnel and twist their ankles. Carpal tunnel in their ankles. Man, that was back when they were playing Converse. 1977, What basketball shoes did they play in 1977? It had to be Chucks. I'm pretty sure it was Chucks. Pro Kids. Them JoJo Whites. Boy. What you know about them JoJo Whites? Damn, I sound like I got a smoker's cough. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had them Pro Kids. This is crazy. Yo, oh, this is a good find right here. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at here. Look at here. The Deafest is the website. Hoop Stars. Pro Kids 1975 NBA basketball shoes. Vintage high top sneakers featuring Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Hold on, this is a little, let me move this over a little bit. Oh, God. Good Lord. Oops. Oh, wrong way, dummy. How about them Astros getting walked off? That sucked. The baseball gods giveth, baseball gods taketh away, huh? I guess you get 2 walk-offs in a row. You got to give one up. I don't know how that works. I was like, damn. I think I got. But that new cat that they got, what's his name? Brian LaLima kept saying he looks like Jason Kelsey, which I was like, damn, he kind of does look like Jason Kelsey. But old boy can pick it, man. He was balling out on defense. All right, here we go. Check this ad out. Kids were those baby kid shoes. PF Flyers. Has Barry arrived yet? What? Nah, I was a year old. Look at this. So Pro Kids, all pros. Here's an old school vintage 1975 Pro Kids basketball shoe high top sneaker ad. Featured NBA's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Nate Archibald, Bob Love, Lou Hudson, and JoJo White. Boy. Watch out now. Look at there. Lou Hudson, quote, I play better in a comfortable shoe. That's why I wear Pro Kids for the last 6 years. Bob Love. Pro Kids are the only shoes I've ever worn. They're really comfortable. They feel like they're a part of my feet. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Pro Kids are lightweight and have great traction. They enable me to cut and pivot without feeling restricted. Nate Archibald. Pro Kids fit snug to the feet and feel more comfortable than other shoes. And the more comfortable the shoes are, the better I play. JoJo White. That's a great name. Pro Kids are a light shoe, but at the same time, I feel I've got something on my feet to protect them. Yeah, I'm sure they all said that. Oh, Hurricane Barry's a thing already? Oh, shit. Is it really? Where is it? Where is it? Hurricane Barry. Let's go. Oh, 2019. Damn. 2025. Hurricane Barry. Look, whoa. Hurricane Barry making landfall in Louisiana 2019. Damn. No, it ain't landed yet. Barry, I got to fly a drone into a house for a standoff. Oh, that's dope, Spoon. That is dope. All right, here we go. Hoop Stars. Converse All-Stars 1975 basketball shoes. Vintage sneakers. The color, they color the action. Berlin, London. Oh, here we go. We put our basketball shoes on the line in every Olympics since 1936. Okay. Jacqueline Sportables 1977 vintage sneakers. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Get the feel of a winner. That looks interesting also. What is that? The winner, built by Converse, just for Sears. Padded comfort all around. Cushion, shock. They put quote unquote shock absorbers. Thick, tough rubber soles. A variety of colors, stripes, and solids. Got it. That's fascinating. That is fascinating. This is a pretty dope little website. What is this? Oh, damn. Rarest Nike sneaker ever. Pro Keds T-Razor 1979. You can buy these? Is that what this is? Damn. Look at this old ass. Damn, that's crazy. Oh, these are just photos of it. It looks like a tennis ball and shit. Oh, damn, it does say sold. I guess you can buy these. Oh, look, they sell for between $1,500 and $2,800 now. Yo, what? What? I guess you can buy these somehow. Who the fuck? Affiliate disclosure? Oh, so you click on it to go buy it. Yeah, it says... Oh, that's the print ads. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, shop. Let's see. Oh, okay. Man, let me see if I would wear any of this shit. I might wear this, actually. I actually might wear this. Believe it or not. I might actually wear that shit. You had 101 mile an hour winds? Yo, that's crazy. Would y'all make fun of me if I wore these shoes? I might actually rock that. Not gonna lie. I might wear that. I probably wouldn't wear that. Yeah, I probably wouldn't wear that. Barry, did you ever rock K-Swiss? Show did. Surely did. Oh, these are free. Oh, sold out. Those are pretty dope too. Yeah, I had K-Swiss. Let's see, what do they got? Brands. They got old Nikes. Vintage Nike. Oh man, I used to have some of them's. I had some bullets. Let's see, department. Retro sneakers. Filters, availability, in stock. Let's see, hold on. Women's books, vintage ads, accessories, vintage apparel. Are these like real or are they like? I guess so. Because they all say sold out. Oh, yeah, sure as shit. That's crazy. I think Ali wore those. Ali wore those on his last special. Oh, no shit. The blue ones that I said I would wear? Yeah. It's kind of crazy. Man. Trip down memory lane. Okay. Yeah, I had a pair of, actually, I won't say recently, but I just had some like, let me see, like all white K-Swiss They were just kind of like, actually, they were just kind of like this here. They're kind of like this. And some of these. That was the most recent version of K-Swiss that I had. But yeah, I've had K-Swiss in the past. Yeah, for sure. Why? Yeah, I've had some. I think I've had, like, I remember, did they have K-Swiss? Let's see. 1990. Oh yeah, I didn't have any of those in high school. No, I didn't wear those. Not in high school. Spoons that I'd wear those. Yeah, those were old though. Old. What was the other thing I wanted to discuss? There was one thing. Oh, I had emailed it to myself. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on. Oh, that was the age pick. I got that. Oh. We got to talk about this. So we're going to do a little extra time because I want to get to this today. All white K-Swiss was the hood classic for the summer before Air Force One took over. Barry traded his K-Swiss for Mall Walkers. Shut up! No! False! You are lies! Lies, I say. Lies. What the shit is this? Hold the phone. What the shit? That don't seem right. Huh? Oh, look at that. John McClane. John McClane just tweeted out, I've been working on a documentary with director Mark Burns and producers Scott Nethery and Rob Lynch on the Prairie View Interscholastic League high school football in Texas before integration. We hope to release it in March. We've done so many exciting but painful interviews. That's going to be good. That's going to be real good. Let's see. Where was this tweet that I wanted to find? Is this my allergies or am I getting sick? Do y'all have allergies? Is y'all's allergies is acting up? Or is it just me? Here we go. Found it. Anybody else see this tweet over the weekend? It blew up. It kind of blew up. It made the rounds. It kind of made a big deal out of it. It became, well, hold on. Why the fuck is you acting like this? This lady, who was it? Kimberly, Bleed Blue 1986. Not our Bleed Blue, but another Bleed Blue. Bleed Blue 1986. She tweeted out, how can you have all those opinions while you're playing solitaire instead of watching the games, Stephen A. Smith? Did y'all see this shit? Y'all see this? 8.3 million views later. And yeah. So she took a photo of old Stephen A. Smith on his phone playing solitaire. Stephen A. Smith at an NBA Finals game playing solitaire. She tweeted it out. Of course, it goes viral. The internet does what the internet does. And, Stephen A. clapped back. And people, at first, people were like, oh, it's halftime. And it wasn't. He said, yep, that's me. Who would have thought I can multitask, especially during timeouts? Hope y'all are enjoying the NBA Finals. This is going 7 games now, peeps. Is it? Is it? Look. I have been trying to tell y'all for years that this man doesn't watch all these games. He can't. He can't be in 58 places at once. He can't watch 15 games at the same time. I have been trying to tell anyone that would listen to me, Stephen A. Smith don't know this much about all of these sports. His producers, assistants, or whoever are watching these sports for him, giving him the bullet points, the talking points, and in a roundabout way, giving him his opinions. Now, he might take the information that they give and formulate his own opinions based on the information he's given about the game. But it is physically impossible for him to watch all of the football games, all of the basketball games, all of the baseball games, all of the fights in the UFC, boxing, the WNBA. He does not. He is incapable of doing that. And at the same time, be able to make all of the appearances that he makes, do all of the shows that he does, the podcast, his radio, whatever other thing, book tours, all the shit that he does, spend time with his family, eat, shit, sleep, live a life. It is impossible. He is being fed all of this information. And I have said it. I have come out and said it. He's being given his takes, which is why he's wrong a lot and why he fucks it up a lot. Now, am I saying that Stephen A. Smith don't know sports? No. I'm just saying one man can't watch all this shit. It's not possible. So it should not be a shock that he would just sit at a game and play solitaire. What's shocking is that he's fucking playing solitaire. Do you know how many games are available on your phone, Stephen A? Bro, you have an app store full of amazing games on your phone, fam. There are just some of the most badass games that technology can make. You are playing a game that was made when Windows 3.1 came out, man. Back in 1993 or some shit. I don't even know when Windows 3.1 dropped. At least he wasn't playing Minecraft. Or not Minecraft, was it Minesweeper? At least he wasn't playing Minesweeper. But Solitaire, pimp? Bro, there's so many great games. Why? Why Solitaire? You can't be that simple, man. You can't be that simple. Like, at least mixing a Candy Crush or some poker or something, some Sudoku or Mahjong or some shit. I don't know. Damn. Just what? Like it's probably the free version too. He's probably like, hey, man, I'm not paying for that. It's crazy. Who the fuck? You know I'm working? That's just wild. But what's really wild is that people think he watches these games. Why the fuck would he watch that when he don't watch the others? People watch the games for him, give him the results, the stats, the relevant information, including the talking points, and then the cameras go live and he reads the talking points. He reads the summaries, he reads the replays, the box scores, or that's it. And yes, I do believe sometimes people say, hey, this happened in the game. That should probably be your opinion. He may agree with it or he may not. And sometimes he'll just go with it if he thinks, yeah, that's probably a good stance. I'll take that. Yeah, I think that. Absolutely. It's too much. It's too much. So no, I'm not stunned that Stephen A. Smith would go to a game and not watch it. Why? He's got people watching it for him. He don't need to watch it. That's why he has assistants and producers to do that shit for him. So he can play fucking Pong on his phone or whatever he's doing. Old ass games. That's crazy, bro. Crazy. What? Flip said black folk don't pay for apps regardless of how much they make. Hashtag LBJ. I don't understand that. Is that LeBron James said that? Titan Hugo said, I think I played solitaire on a Macintosh computer. Man, look, like when did solitaire first release? Microsoft's version of Solitaire was first introduced in 1990 on Windows 3.0. Bro, it came out in 1990. That's crazy. This man is playing a game that came out in 1990. What? What up, Sam? Sam said first take produced two of the worst personalities in sports, Skip and Stephen A. Smith. Who listens to them? Even Mina Kimes don't like Stephen. Mina Kimes, she's great at it, what she does. He's on the broadcast for the finals. I believe it was possibly a TV timeout. He might not be full of it this time. Yeah, I know he's on the broadcast, but that you mean to tell me, Amos? Now look, you mean to tell me that let's think about this rationally, Amos. If we're gonna defend the notion of a timeout, you mean to tell me that Stephen A. Smith has his phone off, and we can clearly see where he was in the game, that he watches the game, and then for how long is a TV timeout during an NBA? How long is a TV timeout during an NBA game? 3 minutes of an NBA, a standard TV timeout or commercial break is 75 seconds long. However, the first two timeouts in each quarter can be extended to 2 minutes and 45 seconds for locally televised games. 3 minutes, 15 seconds for nationally televised games to accommodate commercial breaks. So it says in NBA, a standard TV timeout or commercial break is 75 seconds. And this was a standard. It wasn't the first two, because he probably would have said that. So we can assume that this was a standard timeout. But even if it wasn't, let's just say it was a 3-minute. You're going to tell me that he got his phone was not out because he's watching the game. So he got his phone out of his pocket, logged in, pulled up solitaire, opened it, logged in, started the game for 3 minutes. And then when that 3 minutes is up, he closed it, logged out, put the phone back in his pocket, and watched contently until the next timeout. Oh, it's another timeout. Let me get my phone out, log in. Come on, bro. Who are we fooling? I don't know how you play games, but when I start a game, I'm not fucking stopping just because it's a TV timeout. I'm finishing that game. I don't give a fuck. I might do this. Oh, that was a foul. That was definitely a foul. Yeah, he got him. Yeah. Boy, I tell you, SGA gets away with so much shit. Oh, damn, what? Can I get a king, please? I need a king. Man, they killing him, boy. Tyrese needs to show up, though. That's going to be one of my notes for sure. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, man. You gonna tell me Stephen A plays different on his phone than the rest of the world? Shit. Oh, I know. I got that one too. Amos says his phone is on the desk. Molly got on him on the screen being invisible on live television the other day. Yeah, you mean this. I get it. His phone is on his desk. But you're going to tell me he stopped. Look, right there. There it is. That's where his phone was, or his laptop showed up. And then Molly was like, Stephen A, you can't hear, but it was like, she was like, hold on, Stephen A, you got to close it. He's like, I can't. It's on vibrate. She was like, no, they can see your screen. Close your screen. He was like, I can't. She's like, close it all. He's like, what are you talking about? She's like, no, the laptop. See, he's like, he picks his phone up. He's like, it's on vibrate. She goes, no, the laptop. They're all laughing. Bro, nobody plays a game like that, though. That's different. But that wasn't a game up then. Does he play? I bet he don't play solitaire during commercial breaks on his show. Huh? Come on. Stop trying to defend this nonsense. Yeah, I'm with you, Spoon. I play until my legs go numb, too. That's part of one of my bits. It's nonsense. Just say you got caught. Just say. Yeah. Look, I get bored sometimes. I got ADHD, bro. Sometimes I get, you know how much sports I watch? Sometimes I just need a break. Just own it, man. Sometimes, man, I don't know how to tell people this. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just own your fuck up. Stop with all the excuses, man. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just own your fuck up. It's when you try to maneuver your way out of it that only makes it worse. Or when you try to pawn it off on somebody else or make it somebody else's fault or whatever. Man, just be like, I fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. I just got bored, or I was just like, man, I was exhausted, man. I've been working my ass off and I was just sportsed out for the day. I just needed a break. Y'all ain't never been at work and just decided you didn't want to work, so you played solitaire or something else on your computer or phone? Well, guess what? I was at work and didn't feel like working. Sorry, I'm just like the average American. And bro, if Stephen A. Smith would have said that, I feel like almost everybody would have been like, I feel you. It don't mean I don't know what I'm talking about. It don't mean I don't care. It don't mean I'm not going to come back and do first take and give you people what you want. But I was just at the office and didn't feel like working. I mean, you know, I recorded it. I was going to watch it later, the house. Just own it, man. Just be like, yeah, I was at work. Didn't feel like fucking working. Besides, I'm 1 of 5 on the panel. Own it. But don't try to bullshit us. We ain't fucking stupid. Kiss my ass, Spoon. Just own it. I've never played Royal Kingdom. It's not free though, is it? Because they be charging. See, I don't want to pay for games like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to pay for games. Told Allison I listen to BOD when I don't want to work. There you go. I used to watch BOD when I didn't want to work, when it started closer to 2. I'm struggling with it. I'm struggling, y'all. I'm struggling with it. It's this thing. Flip said, B, you are mentally a black guy. Huh? That's weird. That's a weird thing to say, Flip. That is a weird thing to say. That's why my students almost heard Corner doing dope. That's hilarious. Royal Kingdom is addictive. It's free? Yeah, it's one of those ones where it's like free, but then like you gotta pay for like add-ons and shit like that. Didn't Clarence just tell you black people don't pay for games? I don't know. I don't know. Did he? Maybe he did. Could be. I don't know who the fuck that was that FaceTime me. Don't nobody FaceTime me. Don't nobody FaceTime me. Don't nobody want none. Don't nobody want none. I don't know why anybody would FaceTime me. That's weird. Surely wasn't the wife. All right. Well, we miss you too, Spoon. You stay safe up there, brother. All right. I'm hungry and I have to pee. Let's get the fuck out. And Sam said play nut sort. No homo. Any game that you have to say no homo after you say the name, I mean, thanks, Flip. Barry sounds tired. No, I got like halfway through the day, bro. I don't know if I'm getting sick or if it's allergies, but it's just, I mean, I did go to bed at like 3 in the morning. I hosted the Punchline's first ever open mic last night. I hosted it, and it took forever. And then we had to do like the lessons learned afterwards, and post them up and some shit. So that's not why. I'm not tired. And then I got home and had to work on that goddamn website. I live in the young man's life. No, I got home about midnight and just worked on onestarkids.com until 3 and watched the NBA Finals. And then we got up and still worked on the website. But it's just like I'm getting sick or something. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's have some more fun, shall we? Let's do it. Hopefully the weather cooperates. I think it's supposed to be sunny all day. No worries. Yeah, Wednesday, sunny. And we'll, of course, we'll do a private hour. So we'll do that. All right. Until then, do me 3 favors, would you? Huh? Would you? Be safe. Be kind. And most importantly, love each other. Y'all watch the hockey game. Go Oilers. You're going to fuck this up. And I will see you tomorrow. It's raining in Wichita very well. I'll probably lose lights because it's raining in Wichita. Facts. Jesus. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. Do what you do. Love you, Donna. You're the best assist. Thank you, Alex. I'm glad you had a good time, brother. See y'all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Daddy's making a YouTube video.